The Lakers just dodged a major bullet as they are now avoiding legal ramifications and punishment by the NBA after a rival, a crosstown rival, is now under fire by the NBA after a recent report. We're going to go over what that report is and how the Los Angeles Lakers could have found themselves in a very similar situation, but now their hands are clean. And welcome to Lakers Digest, guys. My name is Hunter Pitcoff, and we cover everything surrounding your Los Angeles Lakers. And there might not be any basketball right now, but we are under 30 days away from actual Lakers basketball. If you want to keep up, guys, with everything surrounding your Los Angeles Lakers, even during this town time, guys, we give you guys around-the-clock coverage surrounding your Lakers. I'm going to show you guys 65.5% of you guys watching the videos already are not subscribed. If you are one of those people who aren't subscribed, stop reading right now. Hit the subscribe button because, guys, this is going to be a very fun video for the Lakers, and it might not be very fun for one of their biggest rivals and what I like to call their little brother, because the Clippers are going to Clipper, man. This team, it's always something with the Los Angeles Clippers. You always think that this team is going to surpass the Lakers in La La Land. We know that that's not the case, but they're better than the Lakers. They got a better owner, and they got better players, and no. I'm going to take you guys back to 2019 and how the Los Angeles Lakers could have found themselves in a make-or-break situation here. That was a summer where they got Anthony Davis, and there was a chance that they were going to get a third star to pair with LeBron James and newly acquired Anthony Davis. They don't make that move. They instead build a roster around those two guys, and they win a championship. But what if they made that decision? Well, it shows that they probably made the right call, and maybe fate was on their side when Kawhi Leonard decided to go to the Los Angeles Clippers instead, guys, because this is the reports that just came out. You might have already known about this, but we're going to go over it here anyway because there definitely is a lot to uncover here, because Pablo Torre, who is a sports reporter, had the exclusive that Kawhi Leonard signed a $28 million endorsement deal for a, quote, no-show job with a fraudulent tree planting company funded by $50 million from Clippers owner Steve Ballmer, according to documents obtained by Pablo Torre. An insider told him, quote, it was to circumvent the salary cap. So Steve Ballmer, ironically, who is the richest owner, or one of the richest owners in basketball, all of a sudden doesn't have the money and is trying to find these other ways to allegedly give money to Kawhi Leonard. All right, crazy enough. But, guys, there's even more coming out with this. The Clippers did also put out a statement of their own saying, quote, neither the Clippers nor Steve Ballmer circumvented the salary cap. The notion that Steve invested in Aspiration, which is this alleged company that they are referring to here that gave Kawhi Leonard the money, in order to funnel money to Kawhi Leonard is absurd. Steve invested because Aspiration's co-founders presented themselves as committed to doing right by their customers while protecting the environment. Interesting enough. And also, too, an NBA spokesperson told Yahoo Sports on the report involving Clippers forward Kawhi Leonard, we are aware of this morning's media report regarding the LA Clippers and are commencing an investigation. The NBA is looking into this. The Clippers have put out their statement, and now the report is out here about what Kawhi Leonard is potentially doing here. Again, guys, I'm going to show it on the screen one more time that again, he signed a $28 million endorsement deal for a no-show job, which was funded by $50 million from the Clippers owner, Steve Ballmer. Now, guys, I'm just going to let you know now, if it's not obvious, this is highly illegal. This is not true. You cannot actually do this legally, and there could potentially be massive, massive consequences for the Los Angeles Clippers, for Steve Ballmer, and Kawhi Leonard if they find any foul play. The NBA does, and they, who knows? They might get even like federal prosecutors in there. It could get really dicey. LA prosecutors could get involved in that. We'll see, and we'll try to keep you guys fairly up to date. Although this is a Laker channel, so you're probably wondering, all right, why are we covering the Clippers? Why are we talking about the Clippers here for the first 4 minutes of a Lakers channel video? Well, I'm gonna break it down, guys, because Jeanie Buss stood on business. Now, people have been critical of Jeanie, understandably so. Some things she's done right, some things she's done wrong. But I do think she has a strong moral compass, and she truly loves this team and wants the Lakers to be great. Of course, that is a family business. It's what her dad, Dr. Jerry Buss, wanted when he bought and ran this team, and Jeanie Buss is now that person to do it. But this is a report from 2019, guys, from Sam Amick from The Athletic. Again, just a day or two before Christmas. This is what he reported nearly 6 years ago, saying, quote, sources say the league was told that Robertson, guys, let me break this down for you as well before we get into that. Should have mentioned that first. Dennis Robertson also is allegedly involved in this fraud scheme. Dennis Robertson is Kawhi Leonard's uncle and also some form of business partner for Kawhi Leonard. He's going to get mentioned here, guys, and that will definitely help you guys with the context here. Again, sources say the league was told that Robertson, again, Kawhi's uncle, asked team officials, as in the Lakers, for part ownership of the Lakers, a private plane that would be available at all times, a house, and last but certainly not least, a guaranteed amount of off-court endorsement money that they could expect if Leonard played for their team. All of those items, to be clear, would fall well outside the confines of the league's collective bargaining agreement. But wait, guys, there's more. A source with knowledge of the Kawhi Lakers talk said Robertson made those requests repeatedly to owner Jeanie Buss over the course of 3 phone calls that spanned several days, and that she made it clear that such perks were illegal and would not be considered. There was even a question raised by Robertson about why Lakers legend Magic Johnson had been given a small piece of the Lakers' ownership so many years ago, with Buss explaining that the two situations couldn't have been more different, even beyond the fact that one was legal and the other was not. So that is also a lot to unpack, and maybe some of you guys do remember those reports coming out. But again, the Lakers were pursuing Kawhi Leonard, and of course, when you're pursuing a star player, you want to do whatever you can to get that player on your team. And it was clear that Jeanie Buss was like, we'd love to have you here, but we ain't dealing with all this rah-rah. We are not breaking the rules. We're not breaking the NBA laws and the CBA agreements and giving you, not even Kawhi Leonard, giving his uncle a stake of the storied Los Angeles Lakers. We all know that ain't happening. And of course, the Lakers did not. I'm not sure that was the only reason Kawhi didn't come to the Lakers, but it definitely was one of them. And Steve Ballmer was like, oh, all right. I will say, though, this alleged company, Aspirations is, I believe, the name of it. Aspiration. The years supposedly that it's been around is from 2022 to 2025. So that was not 2019. So the timelines are not quite there. But Kawhi Leonard did sign a 3-year extension not too long ago either. So the point is, guys, that the Lakers dodged a major bullet. They avoided all this weird controversy, and now it's up to the Clippers here to deal with all of it, and we can sit back and watch and laugh at the Clippers as they mess up, and the Clippers are always going to Clipper here, and we're always going to make fun of it here on Lakers Digest. So if you want to be a part of all the fun and everything surrounding your Los Angeles Lakers, hit that subscribe button, because again, I'm going to say it one more time, over 65% of you guys watching our videos are not subscribed. If you're one of those people, hit subscribe, because I promise you guys we're going to give you everything surrounding your Los Angeles Lakers. It can be weird off-court stuff like this, but it's also going to be rumors, reports, and guys, in under a month, actual games, preseason games, we'll be talking about it here on Lakers Digest.